from Honest Dolls Fashion and Fun, and today I'm here and I'm going to be doing a 4th of July craft video. So I'm going to be doing quite a few crafts. So yeah, I have the craft supplies that I'm going to be using. I don't know if I will be using all of these, so these are just some things that you should have to do. Really, a lot of crafts you can do, but these are perfect for 4th of July crafts. So I just have some glitter paint. You don't have to have glitter paint, but I just grabbed it because I have it. And then I just got some red, white, and blue paint, and then just some black. You never know what you'll need black for. Some craft sticks, popsicle sticks, and some short little dowels. I don't know if I already showed you the pipe cleaner or not. I have lots of glues, clear glue and regular Elmer's glue. Also, I just brought 2 of these colors. I have the red and the yellow glitter glue. Some tape, whatever kind you prefer will work. Some clay. I don't know if I'm going to use this Model Magic or not, but I may. I just have this because I really don't know what I'll do with it yet, but I just have this on hand in case I need it. So it just has tons of different colors of paper and patterns so that you could like just use like this for stuff and such. And then I have all of my glitter. I'm not going to get the entire thing, but I'll show you. So I've got glitter. Wow, I just got glitter everywhere lifting that one thing up. But I'll get it off later. And I also have some watercolor and some construction paper. I can't show you that, but I can kind of construction paper. Okay. I also have some water back here, which I'm going to move. And I also have paintbrushes right there. And some toothpicks. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but yeah. If you guys are wondering where I am, you've probably never seen this part of my room. I've talked about it in a couple of videos where I told you guys that I got a reborn kit. And actually, it came in the mail. I haven't started it yet, but I will really soon. So yeah, I have all of the stuff for that, and I also have some jars for paint and stuff. I actually forgot. I guess I can just use these jars. They're labeled, so I don't want you to see the label. Whoop. Secret. I don't know. I just labeled them because I thought it would look cuter. So yeah, to make the glitter glue. I don't know if I'll probably use these. I was gonna get some containers, but I forgot. So yeah, but that's okay. And also, I don't know if I said I have brushes. I also have a pencil in there just in case I need it. Okay, so let's get started. So let's see, what should we start off with? Okay, I'm going to start off with, I'm going to make a 4th of July card. And I'm going to choose me printed paper. So I'm going to use this sheet. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that sheet. I'm going to use, even though they're starfish, they look kind of like stars, so I'm going to use this sheet. And I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. You can make it, either side, I'm going to make it to where it opens. It's going to be like this, so it can open like that instead of like that. So it's this direction for me. So yeah, now I'm going to start out with drawing an outline for my flag. Okay, so don't know if you guys can really see that, but there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with doing the red, or actually I need to start off with the blue. So I just have some dark blue Crayola paint. And I'm going to paint this where the little white stars will be. And if I need this to hurry up drying, I have a blow dryer. We got a new blow dryer, so I'm using my old one for drying crafts and things if I need them to dry quicker. Okay, so there it is. So now I'm just gonna rinse off my brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the white, because, yeah. I'm not doing the white stars, I'm just doing the white stripes. I may go ahead and do the stars, I don't know. Even though it's not dry, I guess it really doesn't matter because they're not going to be stars. I'm just going to do like little dots. And I can't do 50 of them either. Okay. I'll have one more. There we go. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the... I'm going to have to wash out this cup because this is, I have to have that cup for when I'm reborning. So, yeah, it's a plastic cup. So I got to make sure I don't get any paint and that stains it. So I'm just going to take a toothpick. The paint is like a little dried up, so it's kind of... Okay, so I just did a couple of dots. Now I'm going to go on and do the red. Okay, so the red, I'm going to do the black last. It's like a big air bubble with paint. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to use black for the pole. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to do the second red stripe. the flag is almost done. So I decided to make it go out a little right there, and I'm gonna get the white on a little bit of white paint that's on the toothpick to use to get it. I've got purple water, guys. I wasn't thinking when I used that cup. Okay. There we go. So, there it is. So now I'm going to take my yellow glitter glue because it's like a goldy color. So, and I'm going to fill in the spot where I would have, where the flagpole would be, where the flagpole is. It's going to be really pretty. So there it is. I'm gonna put a jar on it so that it doesn't slide. But I'm gonna take the red glitter glue and I'm gonna put a little bit, not the kind I made, the actual red kind, and put a little bit over where the red paint is, just to make it a little glittery. Okay. So there it is. So now I'm going to put it back and I'm going to put the jar back on it. So now, what is that stuff? Oh, it's dried up white paint. I'm going to have to sweep this stuff off. So I could sprinkle a little bit of glitter on it. Have just a slight bit of clear glitter. So what I'm going to do is, whoa, that got glitter everywhere. Hold on. I'm going to take my handy dandy brush and sweep it up. Man, it works. Wow. Amazing. Right there. Okay, and I'm actually going to put a little bit of clear glue in. I'm going to put a little bit of clear glue in the bottle, enough for the glitter that's in there. And then I'm also going to, I was going to pour a little bit of this water in it, but it's like yucky water. It's colored. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of the water in here. As it slowly comes out. You just want a little bit, just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna put the lid on, and this doesn't have holes in it, so I'm just gonna shake it up. Some of the glitter stayed at the bottom. So really quickly, I'm going to tape two of these together. Just going to use some of this tape. I don't know it's brown. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. just gonna tape them together so that I can stir it. So there we go. So now I'm just gonna pour just a slight little bit. Hold on, let me get this into where you guys can see. Doesn't really look that glittery, but it should look pretty. I'm only gonna put it right there. Just put it where the blue was because it's not really glittery, so yeah. And I can always go back and add in the white to it. So yeah, because there's a lot of glitter at the bottom, it just won't mix up. But there is the glitter glue that I just showed you guys how to make. Okay guys, so now we're gonna move on to the next craft. So for this craft, we're going to make mini flags. So you can use a popsicle stick, but I'm going to use some dowels because I have them, so I'm just gonna use them. I don't think I'll have time to make two, but we're gonna use watercolor for this. For this one, we're gonna use watercolor. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit of the water from this water bottle in, in one of my jars, so that I can have some fresh water. I'm just gonna use the back of this paper since I already cut it out. So you're not gonna, this is gonna be the pole, so you can kind of put the pole on your paper, and you can draw your flag. Nope, I don't like that. I want it to be a little bit. Well, that works. I actually like the other one better. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. And then you can draw some of your details. Just like that. And actually, I have no scissors with me. Oh no. Why didn't I get any scissors? Hold on, guys. Mama, can you get me some scissors? So I'm going to so we're gonna do this in just a second once I get the scissors, because I gotta cut it out first. Thank you. So I'm actually not gonna use this one that I just drew. I'm just gonna kind of just cut it out. The way I want it. So here's the shape I went with. And at the end, once you actually finish painting it, you can just glue it or tape it. I prefer to tape it because it sticks better. But I'm gonna get me a paintbrush. This water, where is the water? Oh, this water I'm gonna use for putting on that, and then that water I used for cleaning my brushes in between colors. I'm glad I used white paper because this does not have a white, and white watercolor doesn't really work anyway. So I'm gonna start off with the blue like I did before, and when I'll have to have white, so I'll just go back and use. If you do have white watercolor, you are welcome to use that. But I'm just going to use some of my white paint that I have. over there because that we used for the other one. So yeah, that will be for the stars in the blue. So this one's a really fun one to do because I love painting with watercolor and I love making crafts. So yeah, and look at how pretty this color is. Such a pretty color. Look at that. I love that blue. It's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse my brush and get ready for the red. Okay, so move that to where you guys can see it. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be however you want it to be, as long as you like it. And if you don't like it, you're not happy with it, you can just redo it and fix it to make it the way you want it to be. Okay. So the blue is bleeding in one spot into the red, but that's okay. Okay. So now I'm just cleaning my brush. I'm just going to use some of the clear water now because it's pretty much good. There we go. Okay. So here it is. So now I actually like the watercolor better because the results are so much prettier. They look nicer. I'm just going to tap and get. There we go. Got some fresh stuff into the lid. Sorry about that noise. That is the garbage truck. Our garbage truck comes really late now. It used to come in the really early mornings, but it doesn't anymore. Okay. Okay, so there that is. Okay, here is the completed flag. So you're just going to want to let this dry before you actually attach it to your stick because it will ruin it. So I'm not going to blow dry it because I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely have to. So we're going to go on to the next craft, and I have a feeling by the time we get back, this will be dry so we can put on our little pole or stick or whatever you are using. I will say it is easier to glue a popsicle stick than it is to glue a dowel because a dowel is circular, like it's not flat. So yeah, when it is flat, it's a lot easier. So we could put some of this stuff on it, but I don't think I will. We may. Okay, when it's all dry and I get the stick on it, I will do that. So now we are gonna make a flag with pipe cleaner. I've never done this before, so we're gonna see if it works. If it doesn't work, sorry guys. If it does work, yay. So I'm just gonna start by trying to make like a little square with the blue. There is not going to be any like white stars in this because I don't have any white pipe cleaner. So, yeah. So I'm just going to trim the edge because I had a little left over. So now I'm going to kind of wrap it around like this. And I'm gonna take it, you can see, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just gonna kind of, it's really hard. I'm gonna string it. I'm gonna actually string it through like you're putting thread through a needle, if you guys, anyone knows how to sew. Yeah, and it'll make it stay. I just thought about that actually, and it works. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that with the same thing on this side since it didn't stay. The part that, not all of them will have a loop for you to do that, but some of them will. Like 2 of mine do. Okay, so, now I'm just gonna twist this, and then I'm gonna twist this red one, this little red one around the big red one. And I'm just gonna leave this right there. So now I'm gonna get another red pipe cleaner. Just gonna put those on the floor so it's easier. And then I'm just gonna start twisting, doubling it and then twisting it. And you'll just pipe it around this. So we're gonna see if this works. It may take a couple of pipe cleaners, but we'll see. And you can always paint the white. I may do that. So I'm just gonna grab all of my red ones. It probably won't take all of them, but just so that I don't have to get more when I need them, because they'll just be right here. And each red pipe cleaner you use will be a stripe. So that's a whole pipe cleaner, and you're just gonna keep, you probably will fit about probably 3, I'd say, for stripes, have 3 stripes. So yeah, and you're just gonna do that. So there is that stripe, and now I'm gonna make the last and final, at least I think it'll be the final, 3rd stripe. So yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna string it through these 3 stripes, and if it's not long enough, you can just attach another one to it. Oops, that's stuck. Okay, this needs to be twisted around like that, and then I'm gonna do it through the last one. Okay, so here is that part, and I'm just gonna take the black and I'm gonna put it through about right here like that, and I'm just gonna double it and twist these through. So there is your pipe cleaner flag. It's not perfect, but it's cute. So I'm actually gonna do the white stars. I don't need white stripes because you can you don't have to unless you do it solid, which I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna take my white paint and do little dots on the blue. Now painting pipe cleaner can be pretty tricky, so it's not going to be perfect. You just need to realize that. Okay, there we go. So don't use another toothpick if you already have the same one, because that's the third time I've used it for white and I used it again. So having the white dots as stars makes it look a lot more like the American flag. So there is your pipe cleaner flag. Okay, put that there. So this is almost dry. It should be. Let's leave this a little bit longer, just because I want it to be dry completely. Our card isn't dry yet, so even though we're done with that one, we can't do anything else because it is still drying. So, okay. Now, what should we do next? So, another way to do it is you can make little for the dry toothpicks, just the same way you will make this. So yeah, we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna use glitter paint this time. So I'm gonna need my red one and my blue one, and I just stuck my finger in white paint, but I just wipe it on my puppy pad. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut out what I want. You want it to be smaller than the other one because unless you have a giant toothpick. See, I made this a little too big. I make these almost every year. So yeah. We have these all the time. Need one more. They're a little hard to paint because they're so small, so perfect size now. So I'm gonna do the same thing as before, except I'm going to need the smallest brush that I have because it's gotta be small. So I'm gonna paint the blue box. Cannot see what I'm doing. It's not a box, but it's this is gonna be cute because it's glittery. Okay, so I'm done with the blue. And now I'm gonna use this red. It's a little bit more pink than I want it to be, but that's okay. And by the time you do all these crafts, you are a pro at painting flags, the American flag. Okay, so I'm almost finished with the last stripe. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit, just a teeny tiny little bit, this top bit right here. So there it is. Now I'm gonna do the white. I may make some white glitter glue. I think I will. So what I'm gonna do to make the white glitter glue is, I don't know how well this will work, okay? So this is just like a testing. So I'm actually gonna make it in this lid, the lid of this one. And I'm just gonna some of that glitter out and put it into the lid. Don't get if it is separated, don't shake it. Just pick out the glitter. Okay, so now I'm just gonna stir it up a little. And I'm gonna actually pour some of the mixture into the lid. Just a little bit, especially because I'm making a teeny tiny batch, so there's just a little bit, and I'm gonna add a little bit of silver glitter. Whoa, I think that's a little more than a little, but that's okay. Okay, and now you're gonna wanna stir that up. Depending on how much you put, you may need a little bit more of this glue mixture that you've made before with your other glitter glue. Or if you didn't make that, you can just, if you don't have glitter and you have silver or clear glitter glue, you could just add it to some white paint. Okay, so now, you're just gonna wanna get a little bit of white paint out. Okay, let's see, I don't think that's enough. I'm probably making a little bit too big of a batch, but you never know. It's really hard to judge, especially I have a really hard time judging how much to make, and how much I'm making when I'm doing it. So yeah, but that's okay. I'm gonna add a little more of this because it needs the glitter anyway. And sometimes it's good to add just a tiny bit of water to make the paint a little, like, not as thick, so that you can actually see the glitter. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna actually add a little bit of this copper color glitter just to give it, just to have that really pretty, that little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna, well, I said just a tiny bit, but a ton came out, but that's okay. So now, I'm just gonna stir it up. So yeah, it's not as white as I had wanted it to be, but that is because I added a lot of that copper glitter to it. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of this clear glue mixture stuff. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, yeah. So there it is. I'm gonna get my small brush, it's now clean, and I'm just gonna, whoa, that would have made the most gigantic dot ever. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you can't really see the glitter. Oh no, you can see the glitter. Yeah, you can see the glitter. So it worked. Yay! And I'm just gonna, there's maybe a couple of air bubbles, but just make sure you pop them the best that you can. Sometimes this one's being really stubborn. Thought it'd be easy to pop. Oh well, I'll just leave it. So there it is. And I may go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the white strips with this, just because I think it will make it really pretty and it'll be glittery like the rest, like everything else. It needs a little more silver glitter. I'm gonna add a little bit more silver glitter. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna stir it up. Okay, so now, there we go. It actually really worked. It looks really nice. But make sure you do add the water because I think that really helped to make the paint thin. Don't just take your paint and add glitter. Make sure you add some clear glue, or you can add some regular white Elmer's glue. So, yep. So, there it is. It's not focusing. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Doesn't look like it's focusing. Come on, focus, focus. Oh well, I think you guys can tell. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to the rest of this so that I don't waste it, because I don't want to waste it. So I'm just gonna shake it up like so. Now you have your white glitter glue paint, white glitter paint in the bottle. Okay, so that won't be in dry in time for me to attach the toothpick, but this is plenty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and use this to show you, and you can do the same thing, it's just a lot bigger. So you're going to want to take a little bit of clear glue, or I like Elmer's glue better, it dries quicker than the clear glue, the white glue. So you're just going to want to put a little line of glue right on the very edge of your flag. You don't want gobs of glue, and you're going to stick it on. And I'm just going to take one of my cosmetic wedges that I've already used. You can use a paper towel too, but I don't have one. I just have a cosmetic wedge. There we go. And this is an old one, so I can just throw it in the garbage too because I've already used that one. So there's that. Now you're just going to want to take you some clear tape. I'm actually out of clear tape, so I'm using packaging tape. It's the only kind I have. And you're going to want to put, I didn't get a big enough piece. I'm still going to use that piece, but I need a bigger piece. Let's do this. Okay, so you're going to want to take it and put it halfway on your picture and halfway on the stick. And just press it down. And there you go. You have your perfect thing, perfect flag. And if you're afraid it's going to come off, you can take a strip and put it to where it's overlapping on both sides, and that will protect it even more. And I'm just going to trim these little edges. Okay. I'm going to take one more piece of tape and do it to where it's going over on the other side, just a little more, just so those other pieces will lay down flat. Really hard to tell where this thing is. So yeah. Okie dokie. So you're basically done. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of some extra special stuff to this. I'm gonna add some glitter, wish I had clear glitter. I don't have clear glitter, but I'm gonna put blue here and red here. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult, but yeah, I'm just gonna put some clear glue. I'm not gonna make glitter glue with this clear glue for the blue, but I will make it for the red. I probably will, because I'll have to paint it on. And you can kind of swirl it around, but you do want to make sure, if you're going to swirl it around, that your paint is dry. There's a little bit where the red will go. There we go. Got it off. Okay. So there it is. I don't think I'm going to make the glitter glue, because you guys already know how to make it now. So I'm just gonna, I do have red glitter glue over there pre-made, but I'm gonna use glitter. But always remember, you gotta start off with the glue. And I'm only gonna put the glue on the red stripe. And you can always go back with your white, that didn't sound good, white paint, and put in the middle if you've got some red glitter. Okay, that is very pretty. Look at that, guys, so pretty. So I'm actually going to do the same thing that I just told you guys about and use the white paint. Now you don't have to put glue over that because it's paint and it already has glue in it. So yeah, I'm going to take my little brush . Okay. You guys can see what I'm doing. I was trying to make sure you guys can see me. Oh, dude. Bonbon, I'm making a video, not now. Okay. Oopsie daisy, there needs to be. So I'm afraid to lift this up, but that's the most I'm gonna do. So yeah, and I'm gonna take a toothpick to straighten out my lines just a little bit, because they're kind of like going into where the white is, so. And just so you guys know, it's not going to be perfect. As long as you like it, it's good. And I am really liking it, even though it's not perfect. So there it is. So yeah, guys, I know we didn't make a lot of crafts. We made, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We made 4, but they take a long time, especially when painting. It takes a long time. I'm putting the lid back on this. So yeah, I'm going to show you the crafts we made. We made the pipe cleaner flag, our flag card, toothpick flag, which hasn't been put together. Oh, I did show you how to make glitter glue though, and I showed you how to make glitter glue paint. And then we made this. So first we made the glitter glue in here, and then we made the glitter glue paint. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this crafting video. Please click like and subscribe and share with your friends, and I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Goodbye.